Hola, profesora Rodríguez aquí con clases de español, aprendiendo español juntos. ¿Listos para practicar? En este video vamos a revisar los artículos definidos y 5 maneras de usarlos. ¿Están listos para empezar? In this video, we're going to review the English definite article the and 5 ways to use it. Before we begin, let's review the things we already know about artículos definidos. First, in Spanish, all nouns are either masculine or feminine. Second, a noun, or a sustantivo, is a person, place, or thing. Third, definite articles are called artículos definidos in Spanish. Fourth, in Spanish, the definite article agrees with the noun in gender, which means masculine or feminine, and number, meaning singular or plural. Fifth, in English, there is always one definite article, and that article is the. Lastly, in Spanish, there are 4 definite articles: el, la, los, and las. Vamos a tomar notas. Por favor, saquen papel y pluma. Before we go any further, stop the video and be sure that you have paper and pen, because I'm going to have you take notes. Just in case you've forgotten, this slide models your headings. In reference to notes, now that we are beginning our first week of quarter 4 through distance learning, I would like for you to continue with all the good habits we've established. Keep up with your notebook. It will be beneficial when you take Spanish 2 next year. Really, what will change is that most of your assignments will be completed on Google Docs or Google Forms. So wave your hands up in the air. Yes, it's okay. You won't have all those handouts from La Señora. Let's begin with 2 important characteristics of how the definite article works. Write these key points in your notes. Remember, you can pause the video and resume once you've completed your notes. First, in Spanish, unlike English, the definite article is used before a noun to refer to something in a general way. In other words, we use the English article the in Spanish for generalizations. Secondly, the gender of the definite article depends upon the gender of the noun it precedes. Okay, let's look at 5 ways to apply the use of the Spanish definite articles. There are many rules. I selected these 5 because they are things we've already studied. Number 1, the definite article is used with the days of the week. Here are some examples. Hoy es lunes. Repite. Hoy es lunes. Los miércoles voy a la iglesia. El concierto es el sábado. Second, the definite article is used with the names of the seasons. Me encanta el verano. Repite. Me encanta el verano. Voy a ir a Florida en el invierno. Las estaciones son fáciles de aprender. Third, the definite article is traditionally used before the names of some countries, although it seems to be omitted more and more. We discussed some of these when we did our map skills on Latin America. How many do you remember? La Argentina, el Ecuador, los Estados Unidos, el Paraguay, el Perú, la República Dominicana, el Uruguay. Number 4. The definite article is used before titles except when the person is being addressed directly. It is not used before don o doña or santo, san, o santa. Let's look at some examples. El señor Fernández está bien. La señora Mendoza es doctora. Don Juan nació el día de San Juan. Señor Francisco, ¿cómo está usted? Notice that when we addressed Señor Francisco, we did not use the article. In your notebooks, you have a nota cultural where we talked about the use of don and doña. Do you remember what these two nouns mean? Yes, sir and lady. Muy bien, estudiantes. Here's number 5. In Spanish, many set phrases that require the definite article do not have it in their English equivalents. Here are a few examples to review. En la televisión. Está en la televisión. En el mar. El bote está en el mar. In this slide, I have given you the translation for both of those phrases. In your notebooks, you should also have apuntes de clase, which are your class notes, on the definite article the. This should provide a visual for you to see how, in Spanish, the definite article agrees with the noun in gender and number. For example, el señor, la señorita. In this case, both nouns are singular, and the singular definite articles are used in each case. You can use your notes for independent study. Well, we can learn lots of rules, but if we don't put them into practice, it won't make sense. I'm going to give you some very basic vocabulary words that we learned our first week together. Let's say them together. ¿Listos? Chico, chica, señor, señora, señorita, hombre, mujer, muchacho, muchacha. Oh yes, one more thing before we practice placing artículos definidos before sustantivos. Let's review how to make sustantivos plural. To make a noun that ends with a vowel plural, simply add s. To make a noun that ends with a consonant plural, you need to add es. You'll see in just a moment why I reviewed that. Bueno, estudiantes, vamos a practicar los artículos definidos con el vocabulario que ya revisamos. Vamos a empezar con los sustantivos singulares y después los plurales. Vamos a decirlos juntos. ¿Listos? El chico, la chica, el señor, la señora, la señorita, el hombre, la mujer, el muchacho, la muchacha. Ahora los plurales. Los chicos, las chicas, los señores, las señoras, las señoritas, los hombres, las mujeres, los muchachos, las muchachas. Muy bien, estudiantes. You've seen this chart before. Hang in there, you're doing a great job. Remember, in Spanish, the article agrees with the noun in gender and number. For example, if I have a masculine singular noun, the article that would precede the noun is el. This chart is so helpful in organizing this information. Put it to memory and it will serve you well. Vamos a practicar la lección. Let's practice the lesson. At the end of this video, head over to our Google Classroom and complete the assignment for los artículos definidos. All directions will be given in the assignment. We are building a good foundation together. With the rules you've learned today, you're on your way to developing strong grammar skills. Keep practicing and reviewing your notes. That's it for this lesson. Hasta pronto, estudiantes.